Banlist? Today? What the fuck? Okay, so obviously I could see one of the band cards, and that's got me excited because I've been one discard band for a little while now. But hey, so I was just prepping to go live, in about 40 minutes from recording, uh, and I just saw the band list just kind of appear on my timeline for some reason. Uh, sure. So let's do a really quick band list react, I suppose. Just saw some more cards that are banned, and I'm honestly excited. So, Barrier Statue of the Torrents. Thank God, that's the big one I would say that they missed last time in the ban list, like emergency ban list update for like all the floodgates. I could not believe they just didn't ban Torrent. Um, because like obviously it's still good. It was still played in a bunch of decks, and I mean people made it work. I suppose they didn't. To be fair, like you would need to ban like the other two as well if you want to stop the like feature it was in. To be fair, they lost that game. I suppose this could just be like a Mermail hit, and honestly, that's fine enough for me. I'd like to see more bans when it comes to like these type of floodgates. I don't know why I keep looking at this. I keep wanting to look at like where my OBS is to like see what I'm at, but no. Should look at the camera. And White Binder next. Fucking thank God, finally, holy shit. TCG finally killing. Malice is really good. I'm tired of this deck. I'm tired of fucking seeing it everywhere. Every fucking YCS like feature, like every other one just kind of features like Malice for some fucking reason or some shit. I'm hate this deck a lot. So thank God it's gone. Herald of Heart, like obviously is the cover card of the band cards. Huge ban. This card needed to be banned for like a fucking while. Yummy is disgusting with this card, not just because it's in a gate, but because it bridges into Mitsu. So not only do you get to go full Yummy combo, you then get to go full Mitsu combo without any fucking locks. So you just ends on like 2 full power combo boards, which is fucking insane. There's like no deck that can like really break through that. You're just gonna instantly win unless you like draw every breaker and also a starter. Which is crazy. Speaking of breakers, Harpies Featherstorm is banned. Let's go. Oh wait, that's not Duster. Fuck. Well, Storm's even better. Another floodgate fucking gone. Get out of here. Holy shit. I can't believe it took years to get this card banned. Oh my god, it's been played for so long. It's so annoying every time. And now it's finally gone. Thank God, Goodwins. Get this fucking card out of here. It's so annoying. Holy. Alright, what a great start to a ban list. It's also coming to, I just now noticed, it's February 2nd, which I think is after the 300th YCS. I might be wrong, but I thought it was this weekend for the next like 300 YCS. But I might be incorrect. It might be before then. But holy shit, yeah, no, it's got me excited for February, honestly, like, holy. Moving on to the limited, we've got Hotel Malulu. Okay, that's alright, sure. It's a pretty good card, obviously. It's any of the Driggletail stuff. It's pretty good. I'm surprised they went with Malulu and not like something like Ketu. Oh, because Ketu's later. Oh, okay. Okay, so Driggletail, Malulu, and Ketu both to 1. Okay, that's pretty decent. I understand why they have to hit Driggletail, even though it's been doing like hot nothing almost in the TCG. It's just not equipped to deal with a lot of the decks that have risen up from the other, like, you know, the other 2 Josh deck, in a way. But you know, it does need to get hit in some ways if you're gonna get a hit all the other 2, which, you know, they have. So that's pretty good. Glad to see that they didn't hit Femina, because I like Femina a lot. I think it's like the coolest card in Driggletail, personally. Because I'm a big fan of quick play on your turn a little, play on your opponent's turn a little bit, like on turn 0. Big fan of that card designs, so happy to see that they won't hit Femina anytime soon. Hopefully never. But, I'm looking at a Vanquish Shoal Holy Sue here being hit, which is exactly that, which sucks a little bit. I don't like that hit a lot. I get it. K9 Vanquish Shoal still being played, and you got some K9 hits here as well. I don't think we needed to see Holy Sue get hit. There might be something I'm forgetting about, uh, like immediately, but like I don't know. I don't like hitting Holy Sue. I don't like hitting these turn zero play stuff. I think they're very needed for Yu-Gi-Oh to be healthy. Speaking of, we got K9 Jokel being hit. Pretty good. Jokel is an annoying ass fucking card. I've played against it quite a bit, especially in Genesis. Played against it a little bit too much in Genesis, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I mean, obviously, really good hit. And again, glad to see that it wasn't is it Izuna? I think that's the Xyz. The one that plays from hand. I guess like it's fine. I guess that's like one thing I'm missing is I would like to see Ripper gone. Because Ripper's the annoying ass part in K9 turn zero plays. Making like a negate like fucking turn zero is kind of pushing it in a way. But I suppose Joe Cool hit is pretty good, especially with the Vanquish hits that already happened. Obviously, K9's playing some other decks now, so yeah. It's not the only K9 hit. We got a case for K9 as well being hit, which is pretty good. Honestly, it's a huge fucking consistent piece, and it's really strong. Speaking of really fucking strong card, well, I guess it wasn't the only Yummy hit because Harold died, but Yummy Snatchy to 1, that's a big hit, honestly. That's a huge hit. I've been playing a lot of Yummy in Master Duel, and from what I know, it's a Link 1 that you want to make a lot, so you obviously want to play 3, but having it at 2 can get a little awkward in Master Duel. Not that much, honestly, because there's tons of ways to get to Snatchy once it's out. But making it out 1 is honestly like a pretty huge hit. There's a lot of times where you want to just like summon a bunch of yummies and then just kind of link it into this guy, uh, just to get into like maybe like another synchro or just to clear some space off your board for something like a like one of the synchro revives and stuff. There's a ton of utility for Yummy Snatchy just being kind of hanging out in the deck. So seeing it to 1 like really hurts the deck, and I think in a pretty healthy way too. Instead of just making some more harsher hits. I mean, they've seen the harshest as possible, which is to get rid of Herald of Arclight, which is ridiculous with Mitsurugi. Speaking of, we've seen this card for a little while now, but Habakiri going to 1. Thank God, Habakiri is so fucking strong. I used to defend Habakiri a little bit, maybe too much in a way, mostly when it comes to Genesis pointage. But I get it in a way. It's kind of ridiculous the stuff this card does. But only once per duel, and I don't. I feel like it definitely plays around a little bit more hand traps than I at first imagined. As well, it gets to a lot by doing kind of little in a way. But it's definitely a card that should be at 1. I think. It is a once per duel, so it should just be a singular guy. Just I think the biggest problem with Habakiri at 3 especially is just being able to draw it into anything. So if your opponent like prevents you from going into a Mitsu engine, you just get to like slam this guy down or at least like reveal him. And then like nothing ever changed, which can get a little ridiculous. So pretty good, pretty fucking fantastic hit here. Like I like Habakiri in 2. Droll at 2? I don't know if I like that. I'd rather it be banned. Maybe at 1, I guess. I would appreciate it a little bit more because that's what we have like dimensional shifter at, I think. I guess that's the way that Master Duel did it. So that's the way they're gonna do it. Hopefully this guy moves up again. In other ban lists. I mean, it is 1 less Droll to deal with, so that's good. I would like to deal with no Droll if at all possible, but I understand why they want to keep this card in the format, because whenever Droll is playable, it kind of informs you of like how the format is right now, and it may not be like the greatest thing to be playing. So I sort of get it why you kind of want to keep it around. I just don't want it to be around. I hate because like obviously like even when you're playing like a fair or a rogue deck or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you get hit by Droll and it like fucking shuts you down immediately. Like that's the part that sucks too. Is Joel, Joel, even if we make the argument that it keeps the meta in check, it also keeps every deck under the meta like completely out as well. It's quite an oppressive card in that way too. Like whenever it's playable, yeah, the format can get like a little ridiculous in terms of power level, but also it brings down the power level of every deck as well because now every deck needs to contend with Joel too. So it's quite something. Oh, okay. They're bringing back. Okay, they're bringing back some. Okay, so I don't mind the Holy Su hit as much anymore. I think if they're bringing back Raisin and Staker Soul, I mean, I still think like Holy Su should still be at 3 because I like the design of being able to play on your opponent's turn. But hey, if you're gonna bring those back, then you know whatever. Black Dragon and White Dragon come back to 3. Pretty good, decent. That's neat. Dark Refer seeing it back to 3. Was it at 2? Or was it at 1? Yeah, I don't think this guy needs to be at any amount of hit. I think unlimited is fine enough for him. It's Armageddon Knight that's mostly like pulling all the weight anyway, so that card's fine. Racing Basket 3, yeah, we talked about that. Trident back to 3, thank God, that's cool. Change of Heart to 3, cool. Christian Inclusion to 3? Okay, I guess because we hit Canine. Sure, but Christian still has got some really strong shit to do. Snatch Steel back to 3, and Stake Your Soul. Yeah, these are all fine. That's quite alright, yeah. Anyway, I got a stream in like 30 minutes or something. Less than 30. I'm preparing to, anyway, I gotta go do my title and shit. So overall, pretty good Banlist. I like this section a lot. I think that's my favorite section. That's where the best work's done. And the limb section's not not that bad either. The limited cards are pretty okay. Pretty good. I'm looking forward to events after February 2nd. So if there's anything like in the next like 2 weeks or something, like I'm sorry, it's that event's not gonna matter as much now that we know that this is out. In a way, since it's going into effect like in 2 weeks, it feels pretty premature to release this ban list. I suppose in a way it's like better, but I don't know. Like, isn't there like a? I'm pretty sure there's the 300th, like either this weekend or next. It kind of feels like they should have kept it for that, you know, and being like, you know, I think the announcement should have been we will announce a ban list in this coming week that will go into effect February 2nd and then not shown us any of this. I mean, it's got me excited, yeah, but it's got me excited for like, you know, the future, the time travel, you know? Like I'm not super excited for whatever's happening in the next 2 weeks, you know? I'm like, yeah, I guess we'll just play this format one last time and play this much better one instead, you know? Kind of weird that we're put into that position, yeah. So if you want to see some Lobotomy Corp today, I'm gonna play that whenever the fuck this uploads. It's gonna be uploaded in like 2 seconds or something. I don't think I'm editing this. So hey, I'll see you there. I'll link my fucking Twitch in my description. So come by and watch. Honestly, thanks. I'll see you.